Welcome to Ganit Academy. In this video, I will be explaining you about the subtraction of integers. So you have already studied about the subtraction of whole numbers. So similarly, here we will be studying about the subtraction of integers. So for example, now a minus b. In this case of subtraction, we will be finding the difference. In case of addition, we will be finding the sum. In case of multiplication, it is the product. So here we will be finding the difference. So when you come across some questions like subtract 2 from 6, 2 from 6, 3 from 5. Okay, so these are nothing but it's the problems of subtraction. So a minus b, this is like it is subtracting b from a, subtracting b from a. So we will be having different cases. So first like greater number, then we will be having the lesser number, or you can have lesser number minus greater number, means subtracting a greater number from the smaller number. Okay, so you can also have negative integers like this, or you can have minus 5 minus plus 2. Okay, so there are different cases of subtraction. So one easy method to solve the subtraction is converting subtraction to addition. That means 5 minus 2, it will be converted to addition. So while converting this to addition, please keep in mind that this is the subtrahend, this is minuend, this is the subtrahend. So what happens is the sign of this integer, that is the subtrahend, it changes. So I will write 5 as it is. I will convert this subtraction to addition, and this is a positive integer, that is 2, but now I will be converting it to the negative integer 2, that is minus 2. So now I have converted subtraction to addition. So this is one of the easier methods to find out the difference. Okay, so in this case, I have already taught you about the addition of integers, and here it is like two integers are having different signs. In that case, I will find the difference. 5 minus 2, that is 3. Then I will place the sign of the number which is having greater absolute value. So here 5 is greater than 2. So the sign which is associated with this is plus. So I will keep it as plus 3. So 5 minus 2 is 3, and this is very simple. Okay, this is very simple. From 5, if I subtract 2, I will be getting 3, right? So this is the simpler one, but I have just explained you to explain this process of conversion of subtraction to addition. Okay, next you have, if I consider the number line, this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, and minus 5. So 5 minus 2. So as in case of addition, okay, in addition what we were doing, 5 plus 2, what I used to do, I used to mark 5 first, and from there I was moving forward 2 units when I was adding a positive integer. But when I was adding a negative integer, I used to come back, that is move to the left. So here in case of subtraction, if you are subtracting a positive integer, this is a positive integer. I am subtracting a positive integer. So when you are subtracting a positive integer, you have to move to the left. If you are subtracting a negative integer, you have to move to the right. So when you are subtracting a negative integer, the value is going to increase. Okay, I will tell you how. See, 5 minus 2, I am subtracting a positive integer, and this is reverse of addition. If I was adding positive integer, I was moving forward. But now I am subtracting positive integer, so I will move to the left. So 2 units left. The answer is 3. Okay, answer is 3. So now if I subtract minus 2, see here, from 5 I will move to the right now because I am subtracting negative integer. If I was adding negative integer, I used to move to the left. But now I am subtracting negative integer, so I will move to the right. So 1, 2 units. So the answer is 7. See, I have subtracted a negative integer. The value is increased, right? The value is increased. That means I am moving to the right. Okay. So next is -5 minus 2. Again, I am subtracting a positive integer. So first I will mark -5. I am subtracting the positive integer. That means I will be moving to the left. So it is -6 and -7. So 1 unit, 2 unit. So answer is -7. Suppose I am subtracting negative integer. I have to move to the right. So that means 1 and 2. So this will give you -3. So this is how to perform the subtraction using the number line. Okay. So you can take down, if you subtract a positive integer move to the left. If you subtract a negative integer move to the right. Move to the right. Okay. So these are the simple techniques or you have to remember when you are solving using a number line. Otherwise, best thing is convert to addition. Convert to addition. Second step is change the sign of subtrahend. Change the sign of subtrahend. Okay, so based on this, we will solve some problems. Subtract (20) from 30. Subtract 20 from 30. That means 30 minus 20. I am subtracting 20 from 30. Okay, so that will give you 10. How? We can convert these to addition, changing the sign of subtrahend. Now, it is addition of two integers with different signs. So take the difference of the absolute values, 30 minus 20, 10. Then place the sign of the greater number, that is plus. So it is plus 10. Okay. Next is subtract 30 from 20. 30 from 20. That means I am subtracting a larger number from the smaller number. So in this case 20 plus, I am changing the sign of the subtrahend, minus 30. So the difference is 10. And what is the sign? Sign of this 30, that is minus 10. Okay. So this is how to solve the subtraction. Subtract minus 2 from 22. That means from 22, I have to subtract minus 2. And always remember, if you are writing this negative integer, I am using brackets so that we will not be confused with the signs. In this case, what you can do is, I can multiply this minus into minus. You know that minus into minus is plus, because I have already explained you this in the multiplication of integers. So 22 minus into minus is plus, then comes 2. So this gives you 24. 24. Next, subtract minus 2 from minus 22. Okay. So from minus 22, I am subtracting minus 2. Once again, minus into minus, it is plus minus 22 plus 2. Once again, this is the addition of two numbers with different signs. So I will take the difference of these absolute values. So 22 minus 2 is 20. Then I will place this sign, that is minus 20. So minus 20 is the answer for this question. Okay. So now let us see the closure property. Closure property. If A and B are integers, if A and B are integers, then A minus B is also an integer. We have already seen many examples and we can conclude this easily. If 3 and 2 are integers, 3 minus 2 is equal to 1 and that is also an integer. And 5 minus 7, which will give you minus 2 is also an integer. So closure property is satisfied. So integers are closed under subtraction. Closed under subtraction. Okay, so this is all about the closure property. Next comes commutative property. We have to see whether the commutative property holds good for the subtraction of integers. So commutative property. If A and B are integers, A minus B is equal to B minus A. So we have to check if it is right or wrong. So 5 minus 2, this is LHS. I am just changing this 2 minus 5, this is RHS. So 5 minus 2, you know that is 3. 2 minus 5 is 3, but it is minus 3. So 3 is not equal to minus 3. So in the first example only we can tell that A minus B is not equal to B minus A. So commutative property does not hold good for the subtraction of integers. Next, associative property. Associative property. We have to check if A minus B minus C is equal to A minus B minus C. So let us take 5 minus 2 minus 3. 5 minus 2 minus 3. We have to check this. So this is LHS. This is my right hand side RHS. So first I will solve what is inside the brackets. So 2 minus 3, that will be giving you minus 1 and here 5. So minus into minus, this becomes plus. So 5 plus 1, this is 6. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. So LHS is not equal to RHS. So this is also not equal. So what we can say, associative property does not hold good for the subtraction of integers. Okay. So we have concluded that only the closure property is satisfied for the subtraction of integers. Okay. So this is all about the subtraction.